Hello, Action Catalyst listeners. This is your Overtime with Outland. We are talking today about episode 506 with Phil Le-Brun, a former corporate VP and international CIO at McDonald's and executive leader at Amazon Web Services. Outstanding interview. We picked up so much, and I'd really encourage you to pick up Phil Le-Brun's book as well. It is chock full of strategy for leadership and execution inside of a business. So let's start going with what we learned from the episode itself. Number one, stop doing budgets with firm numbers. Give a range. If you budget a specific number, you feel an obligation to hit it, whether that means shaving off expenses you actually need, not to overshoot it, or perhaps spending on things you really don't need to make sure you're using all of what you set aside. Either way, it's preventing you from making decisions for the right reasons. Instead, set ranges, and then consider breaking your budget into different chunks based on time. A budget for short-term initiatives, one for long-term, one for growth and expansion. That way, you're never in a situation where it feels like you're taking money away from something that might be important up the road for something necessary in the present. Number two, if you don't bring everyone along with you, you will not succeed. Phil said that he really had to learn the importance of getting clarity for the whole team, empowering those working under him to make decisions and putting the best talent on the right initiatives. All of that takes time, and it feels like you're moving slower when you're setting up all the pieces. But Phil says that every time he tried to move fast without doing that first, people wouldn't follow. And it always took more time and wasted resources in the long run. Number three, speaking of enabling people to make decisions, there is such a thing as artificial ownership. Phil defines this as when you micromanage and pretend to give an employee agency, but then criticize their decisions. Ask them why they didn't check in with you or tell them you had the right answer all along while they had the wrong answer. Phil even considers the word empowerment to be dirty because it implies that a leader has merely lent you power, but can revoke that again at any moment. The workplace, he believes, should be like your hobbies. When you go home and invest in a hobby, that hobby doesn't typically earn money, but there's a satisfaction from it because you feel that sense of ownership. You have total clarity about why you're trying to do it, and it satisfies a curiosity. The workplace can't just be a place to perform. It needs to be a place to learn. Otherwise, we're not tapping into full potential of our teams or ourselves. For these insights and many, many more, check out the full interview in Action Catalyst episode 506 with Phil Le-Brun.